Hey, it's Eric here from Smoke and Disciple, and today I'm going to be doing a lovely recipe called Texas Twinkies. Many of you are probably familiar what they are. If you're not, listen to this video, watch it here. I'm going to show you how to do it from start to finish. So some people don't smoke the cream cheese. I feel like this is going to be the best way to get the most flavor in these Texas Twinkies. So first off, I'm going to start with just opening up this here in a second. I'm going to lay down some Reynolds aluminum foil on here while I smoke the cream cheese. As you can see, I'm going to use Traeger's little seafood tray for it. It's a nice little tray that this will sit on nice and easy here. And I'm just going to put that layer down just like this to where the cream cheese is going to sit in the middle here. I'm going to take this off here just like this and open up this cream cheese, and I'll score it here as well to get the most smoke penetration in here. This is a little bit sticky, but it'll be okay. So wash the hands before, so you're all good. So I'm going to lay that down just like that in the middle here and just throw this away here. So what I'm going to do is score this cream cheese here, just kind of like diagonal here where it can get the most penetration of seasoning, because I'm going to season today on this cream cheese with Meat Church's Holy Gospel. Well, not the Holy Gospel, just the Gospel. I'll put the Holy Gospel when I season the Texas Twinkies themselves, but before we get to those, I want to smoke the cream cheese that's going in it. So as some might know, what's going to be in the Texas Twinkie? Smoked cream cheese. You can do it plain if you don't have the time, because I'm going to smoke this for 2 hours, so it can be a little time consuming. And this cream cheese will go in with the chopped brisket. So the last cook I did, I had some American Wagyu brisket from Snake Farms, some leftover that's chopped up. You put into jalapenos with this cream cheese, as well as a little bit of shredded cheese, wrap it in bacon, and then you season it. So that part will take another hour and a half or so. But for now, I'm gonna smoke this cream cheese here for about 2 hours on my Traeger Woodridge Pro. And I'm gonna do that for at 225 super smoke mode. If you don't have a super smoke mode, that's okay. No big deal, but it's one of those things that can add a lot more flavor to it if you use a super smoke mode. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of the sides here. It's somewhat hard to manage cream cheese around, so right now I got this seasoned just like that. I scored it as best as I can. This is not room temperature right now. I took it directly out of the refrigerator, and I'm going to put it on my Traeger Woodridge Pro Super Smoke 225 for about 2 hours. At that point, I'll get it out and I'll show you what next to do in this recipe. Just putting it on right now. Super Smoke at 225 for the next 2 hours or so, and then we'll pull it and I'll show you what to do next here. Stay tuned. Alright, so the next step here is basically you're going to take, I got 6 jalapenos here that I'm going to core up here and take all the seeds out, because that's where all the heat is really at. If you want to leave some in, you can. So all you're going to do here is you want to just make a T here and cut that open. You don't want to fully chop this off, because you want to be able to stuff this here. I'm going to set these ahead. Just kind of make a nice little T shape here and get those cut across. What I'm gonna do here, once I get these deveined, I'm gonna open it up just like that, get those out there, and I'm gonna just decore this, basically get all the seeds, or as much as I can, out. That busted a little bit. You have to be a little more careful than that, getting this all out, so little rough on this one. Get as many seeds as you can out, because that, like I said, all the heat's going to be in there. Got one of them down. That one's going to be a, let's just call it a boo-boo. I'm going to get this one here. Get this T shaped here. There we go. I'm going to open this up. Try and get as much as I can out here. Get all the seeds and stuff, for as many as you can out just because these are the ones that, you know, you don't want, if you want heat in there, you can. I just, especially when my wife's going to be using these and trying these, I don't want so much heat blasting her here. And all you're going to do is do this, you know, for about 6 times here. Get these open, get as much as you can out here. And you want some pretty good size jalapenos here. Just kind of open it up, clean these up here. I'm gonna do this off camera about 4 more times here. And then I'm gonna put it on the smoker here for about 30 minutes just to get them a little more pliable here for stuffing and stuff, so they're not as rigid right now as it is cutting open. And then at that point, what I'm gonna do is start stuffing process here. I'm gonna crank the heat up from the 225 I started at for the cream cheese to about 250 here, and that's okay for the last 30 minutes here. I've had this on so far about an hour or so at 225 super smoke. Once you go above 275, that super smoke mode will kick off, and then I'll bring you in when I start stuffing. Hey, so we're back. I got the cream cheese off. It was about an hour and a half total time at 225 super smoke. The jalapenos I put on for the last 30 minutes of that hour and a half, just to get them nice and pliable. After I gutted them out, took the seeds and the veins out, so they should have this nice T shape here. I got my chopped brisket from the other cook that I did for the American Wagyu Snake River Farms brisket. Also, if you have not already, I am terrible at doing this. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out grow this channel and go in a positive direction so I can do more fun things. And so anyways, back to it. I put this gospel, or the gospel, on that smoked cream cheese there. And what I'm gonna do is put just holy gospel on the Texas Twinkies here once they're wrapped in bacon and seasoned over with that. So I got some already pre-done bacon. You can get normal bacon, doesn't matter, that's raw, and it'll cook through on this cook here. I cranked up the Traeger Woodridge Pro to 275 right now, so it's ready to go. So first off, I'm just going to take some chopped brisket. Doesn't have to be super it doesn't have to be room temperature yet. Let's do this. I'm going to take the cream cheese and kind of stuff it in there a little bit just to start lining that up a little bit. I got 6 jalapenos. You can have however many you want here. Get that there. Put a little bit of chopped brisket in this bad boy here. Get these nice and stuffed pretty good. Make sure we're getting a good amount of cream cheese on this thing here too. Then next, what I'm gonna do, get in here. I'm gonna get some bacon real quick if I can open up this thing in a timely manner. Sweet. And I'm gonna use basically one level here to wrap bacon around this here. And then just kind of do this, dress it nice. It's probably gonna be a little easier if you already have like raw bacon that kind of is sticky, to kind of adhere a little easier. I'm using multiple strips here to wrap around. This might get a little messy here, but nonetheless, it's going to be really good. I'm going to get this here. I just I had some already pre-done bacon, so it makes this cook a little easier, and I don't have to go get a separate slab just for a couple of these here. I'm also going to have eventually a recipe for how to do some brisket tacos here too with this. So you want to use all the different ingredients you possibly can with this. Get some yummy brisket in there. Like I said, this is going to be a little messy here, and each one you're just stuffing along the way, getting as much as you can here, wrapping in bacon, just kind of showing you how to kind of go about it here. Usually wet is going to be better, but again, It's still going to be fine as is here. Make sure these are holding pretty good. All right, so I'm going to finish this off camera, and then we'll bring you out to the smoker here when I'm putting them on for an hour and a half, 275, okay? I'll see you soon. As you can see, I just put these on here, just season them with this Holy Gospel rub from Meat Church. Works wonderful on this. They're not looking the prettiest. I think it's just due to this bacon being kind of a pre-cooked bacon already. So I think if it's more wet and malleable, it'll wrap around a little easier. But, you know, just making do with what I have here currently. So this will be on at 275 for the next hour and a half. We'll see you when they're done. So the Texas Twinkies are all done here. All done here. I've tried a little bit of this. This is really good before, so I'm gonna try it. Oh wow, these are really, really good. I'll put the recipe down below to show you like the steps that I did for each of these. Hope you all are having a good rest of your evening, and take care. Like and subscribe. Thanks.